Hey, it's Marty Boardman with Fix and Flip Hub and author of the book Foreclosure Secrets. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, what is a perfect market for real estate investors? If you've been following the news, then you know that the housing market has changed significantly in the last 60 to 90 days. The Fed has raised interest rates, doubling them, which has resulted in more houses available for sale on the market. Inventory levels are climbing. Demand is waning. We're hearing a lot less about multiple offers on properties. Sellers are having to drop their list prices, and homes are just generally sitting on the market for longer. And this got me thinking, what is the perfect time, or what is the perfect market for real estate investors like us, investors that like to fix and flip houses, investors that like to buy, acquire, and hold rental properties? When is the perfect market, or what is the perfect market for us? And again, I got to thinking about this question just based on what's going on in the housing market the last 60, 90 days. And this article I just read, this was on housingwire.com. The headline is pretty clear. Almost 80% of people believe it's a bad time to buy a property. You can see here it's based on high mortgage rates, home prices, and inflation squeezing out prospective buyers. Now, this article is paywalled, but there is a quote down here. It's kind of hard to read, so I blew it up for you. Here's what the quote says from the article. These results suggest to us that increased mortgage rates, high home prices, and inflation will likely continue to squeeze would-be home buyers, as well as those potential sellers, with lower locked-in mortgage rates out of the market, supporting our forecast that home sales will slow meaningfully through the rest of this year, which is 2022, and into the next, into 2023. So if you're an investor like me and you fix and flip houses, or you buy houses to rent out, is this a good sign? What does this survey, what is all of this information that you're hearing, what does this mean to you? And again, what is the perfect market for real estate investors? And I can tell you this, I learned this from a mentor many years ago. He told me once that there is never a wrong time to buy real estate, only a wrong way. In other words, if you're doing the numbers correctly, if you're being conservative with your numbers, whether it's to fix and flip or to buy a rental, and you plan for the worst and hope for the best, then you're going to be just fine. The fact of the matter is, there is no perfect time. There is no perfect market for real estate investors. For the last 3-4 years, investors that are fixing and flipping houses, professional fix and flip investors, and even the mom and pops like myself, let's face it, we've been struggling to find below market deals, houses that we can buy cheap enough that we can remodel, put back on the market, and sell and make a profit. It's been a struggle. However, this strong market has made it very easy for us to sell the houses, to find end buyers. We haven't had to wait weeks or months to sell our properties. And in many cases, these properties we're able to sell for above what we thought they would sell for when we purchased them 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. So that's terrific, right? So in a strong market, it's difficult to find good deals, but it's very easy to dispose of them, to sell them, to flip them, or to find tenants who are willing to pay top dollar and rent for them, because the housing market is so strong, right? So the challenge, finding good deals in a strong market. Now, in a weak market, it becomes much easier for us to find good deals because there's more distressed sellers in the marketplace. However, then the struggle becomes more difficult to sell the houses because there just aren't as many buyers for our properties. So the houses and holding costs increase, prices can slip a little bit, and it could be difficult if you're a landlord to find tenants, again, because there's more inventory, there's more houses for tenants to choose from. So the answer to the question, what is a perfect market for real estate investors, is there is none. All right. There's just the market. And when the market is strong, we struggle to find good deals, but then it's easy to sell them or lease them out. And in a weaker market, it's easier to find good deals, but it's more difficult to find buyers and or tenants for these properties. The key thing to remember here is that you just want to, again, be very conservative when you're crunching your numbers. When you're doing your fix and flip, make sure you got your pencil very sharp. You're conservative with the after repair value of the house, and you are conservative with your rehab budget. And of course, if you're going to rent the house out, just make sure that you maybe dial back what you think the gross income on the property could be, because there could be more competition out there for your rental properties. So I hope you found this video helpful, and it gives you some hope. I by no means am afraid or frightened by what's going on in the market with higher interest rates, because the fact of the matter is you could go back to the 1980s when interest rates were at 17, 18% and people were still buying houses because it's still an excellent investment. And I'm encouraged that we are seeing inventory levels increase a little bit, because I feel like that's going to provide more opportunities for myself and for my clients to find profitable deals that they can either fix and flip or hold on to as rentals. So again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, and you want some more insight into how I buy foreclosures, get a free copy of my book. Just click on the link in this video description, or if you're watching on Facebook, just click on the tab in the comments there. You'll be taken to the link to buy the book. It's free. You just have to pay $9.95 for shipping. Again, thanks for watching this video. I'm Marty Boardman with Fix and Flip Hub, and we will talk real soon.